that the whole rise of well-being, it was, so one of the things that I study is what are the big health conversations being pushed by the ad council in the White House. So you're a Gen Xer, like my fellow Gen Xers will remember, and I'm a millennial, but Gen X is maybe my favorite to study. But this
Oh, you
was
say
a
that to all your generation.
I really don't. But this was Nancy Reagan's Just Say No campaign,
Yeah,
right? We start seeing that. Millennials will remember the This Is Your Brain on Drugs campaign. And so that for Gen Z, it was Michelle Obama's Just Move campaign. The food pyramid switched to My Plate in 2011. Between 2010 and 2020, there were over a dozen documentaries that came out about the dangers of factory farming, about the danger of sugar. They really grew up with this background of sitting is the new smoking. If you don't make time for wellness, you'll be forced to make time for illness.
Mm,
So that was already there. And then you put a pandemic that put this spotlight on pre-existing conditions,
right.
right? And so that really accelerated this. But when you think about money and investment, um, so many advisors are talking about planning in an age of longevity. But there's this other question there that if you can live to 100, what type of investments do you need to make along the way to actually want to live to 100?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's investments in cognitive abilities, huge investments in relationships, investments in nourishment and movement and mindfulness, all of these other components that really play into how long you actually want to be alive.